Hello. Hello, dear friend. Sorry for interruption. And hello, friend. So, we are explaining the geology of Earth from a different point of view. Our solar system, birth of our solar system and formation and evolution of solar system is a different story. And the sun convert in Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, super Earth and Earth. And the geology of Earth, origin of geology of Earth start from transformation of Jupiter to Saturn, Saturn to Uranus, Uranus to Neptune, and Neptune to super Earth, and super Earth to Earth. How Earth is a result of long process of conversion. How Earth come in existence by a long process of transformation. We have many proofs that a planet, a gas giant planet, can convert in a rocky planet, in a terrestrial planet. Jupiter will never remain Jupiter. There are continuously changes in Jupiter matter. Its entire matter is changing, and heavy elements are under formation. Jupiter, similar planet of Jupiter, are found in Kepler mission, and we can check by this Kepler mission exoplanet and aliens planet in different solar system. We cannot compare only planets of our solar system. We should compare all planets of other solar system and other planets in other solar system. The Jupiter and Saturn, there are many planets have been found between Jupiter and Saturn, and then Saturn and Uranus and Neptune. So we can connect a serial, we can connect a series, we can connect a sequence that is that from a big size of a planet to continuously contract into and finally it convert in a planet like Earth. How Earth crust was formed, how Earth solid lithosphere crust created by a long process. We have correct answer of this, and from Jupiter, the solid crust is under formation, and we then Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. There is a good sequence. There is a good serial, and many scientists now are talking how a mini Neptune convert in a rocky planet like super Earth. The astronomer in Washington University have published paper on this that how a a planet can change and transform in other planet. I can give you some proof by Kepler mission that before current state of Earth, it was a super Earth, and before super Earth, it was a mini Neptune, and mini Neptune, before mini Neptune, it was a big hot Neptune and Uranus, and before this it was a Saturn, and before Saturn it was in the state of Jupiter, and Jupiter, before Jupiter it was in the state of a Sun. We have a systematic chain, we have a systematic sequence that explain how a planet convert in next stage. Then origin of continent and ocean is a result of this convergence process, this transformation process of planets. So we start a origin of geology, and starting of geology and formation of solid crust, lithosphere crust, and ocean in a sequence, in a very good serial of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, super Earth, and then Earth. So we are connecting entire system of planets, and different planets, not only in our solar system, in different solar system, in Cygnus and in different star system. When we compare large scale, because we cannot compare not only planets of our solar system, we have to compare all planets that have been found, and continuously we are founding new planets in other solar system. So when we put all them in a series, when we put all them in a sequence, then there is a good idea of birth of Earth, and this idea of birth of Earth define then a new geology. And the current idea of birth of our Earth is wrong, and the planets were not found by our solar system accretion. And the idea of nebular hypothesis is a complete wrong thinking. When our solar system convert in a different stages of solar system, and continuously differential rotation that we are seeing in Jupiter, and this differential rotation, then in Saturn, then in Uranus, then in Neptune, and mini Neptune to super Earth, and super Earth to Earth, the continuously differential rotation gives the shape to continents. And these continents, because planetary contraction and shrinking, there is a geology that affected by this contraction, because our Earth was in a big size, and this big size Earth, when this big size Earth continuously shrink, and these formed continents by a new plate tectonics, by a new idea of our idea of shrinking Earth, that because the Earth was in a big size and a big mass and large mass, and from high temperature is cooling continuously. So Earth in third orbit of Sun. Before this current state, Earth was very big in size, like a super Earth. And before super Earth in this third orbit, it was in a big size, like a mini Neptune. And from mini Neptune, in early stage, Earth was in a size of big size of Saturn and Uranus, Saturn. We are defining the entire birth of our Earth in a new style. And when this type of new geology that start from a new definition of solar system, formation and evolution of solar system, it then affects the evolution of life and origin of life. Then we can on large scale system of the universe, there is a new twisting and tightening idea that continuously shrinking of solar system, not only from black hole with a big galaxies, and it continuously shrinking and shrinking that transformation of a big black hole to in a star nebula, and then it converting planets, gas giant planets, and then gas giant planet to Earth. And this development of a new geology, and it defines that this geology start with a solidification of a planet, of a lithosphere crust, origin of continents and ocean. And these continents, why these continents came in this shape? The cause of such shape of continents, Africa and America and India and Australia. The cause of this shape is differential rotation, that is in Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. And finally, why the Indian plate moved to north? We have a new explanation of this. Why Madagascar and India have such similarity? We have a different meaning of this because of shrinking of a super Earth to Earth, and this affect the entire motion of continents, and also twisting and tightening of a planet that we continuously see. We can see that in other solar system that all planets are shrinking, not expanding. We are against current theory of supercontinent, because the differential rotation gives the shape to continent. Why this is differential rotation? Because an early stage of stars and black hole and galaxies, there is continuously twisting and tightening, and that continues go on from different star to planet, gas giant planet to rocky planet. So the origin of differential rotation that finally gives the shape to continents and ocean, and give the shape to all continents, and starting of plate tectonics, starting of drifts in continents. So we are explaining the entire system with a different meaning. We can explain why the Indian plate moved to Asia, to north. So we say that Madagascar and Africa and Antarctica are connected and were not connected, But why the similarity of fossils and why the similarity of minerals and rocks? We are here a different meaning of entire geology. We are starting a geology in a sequence, in a systematic chain, and we for this we are changing the birth of Earth, meaning of birth of Earth, because Earth was not formed by the solar system, nebular hypothesis solar system. This we are challenging the nebular hypothesis of formation and evolution of solar system. There was no such formation of a star, and the life cycle of a star is not correct. We are presenting from early stage of a star, and or meaning that the solar system, how the solar system was formed. We are continuously explaining or by different posts on social media. This book you have download this book you have download from my group, and you have received many of you by post, because I am explaining the entire solar system meaning in a different type. From solar system, it is continuously shrinking. So solar system is not constant. The sun is twisting and tightening and ejecting energy, mass and energy. So why we are against to current plate tectonics explanation? We explain the plate tectonics and continental drift and all ideas of geology, sea floor spreading and continent motion and the shape of continent, the faults and folds and different convergent plate motion and divergent plate motion and transform plate motion. So our meaning of entire geology is different. We are here with a good meaning of oscillating universe, and we have a best definition of universe of cyclic nature. So I request that download and study this my book. Then we have a good discussion. We have a nice discussion. So friends, I start with a new meaning of geology. The birth of our Earth. In this model, the birth of Earth is changed, and the current idea of birth of Earth is wrong, because so many planets have discovered by Kepler mission, by different mission, and the result of this we can, after comparison of large number of planets, Kepler mission planets, when we compare all those planets, then we can understand that how a planet is formed, how Earth birth of Earth is possible, and gas giant planets, the future of planet and past of planet, and so the Earth was in early stage. It from big size of hot Jupiter and Jupiter, then Saturn, hot Saturn, and then Uranus, and then Neptune and mini Neptune, from mini Neptune to super Earth to Earth. So this is a chain, and this is a good sequence. This continuous chain of a planet finally explain origin of geology, a new geology, that twisting and tightening of a planet that finally shaped in finally shaped in a Earth-like planet. So all cratons on Indian silt and in different continents. In Africa there are many cratons, and there are many cratons on South America and North America, and we are defining these all in a differential rotation motion of a long sequence. How a long chain finally shaped the continents like New Zealand. Why New Zealand is in such a shape? We explain by its differential rotation. So we are defining the geology and starting geology in a different type of meaning. How this idea came in my mind? This idea came in my mind when I studied different papers and books and different programs on different programs. When we start from a new cosmology model of cyclic universe and oscillating universe, and then creation of a large number of black holes, these black holes can continuously shrink and convert in in stars, and these stars can continuously convert in planets, gas-giant planet, and these gas-giant planet transform in a rocky planet. Now some American scientists are working that how a mini Neptune can convert in a rocky type of a planet, super Earth and Earth. I have a good then the result that how differential rotation give the shape to all continents, Africa, America. So there was no Pangea, there was no supercontinent, there was no Rodinia, because from the point of view of differential rotation sequence that shaped the continents in a systematic chain, and finally this chain and in formation after formed continents and ocean. So why there is sea speeding? Why there is drift among continents? Why there is plate tectonics? Why there is ocean ridges? And we are explaining the entire Earth system from a long process of universe. Thank you. Bye.